I've been looking for some relief. I've been searching, but don't know what I need. Lost in my thoughts, not sure what to believe. The truth has always been right in front of me. But when I get caught up in the day by day, holding on to pain, and that just won't go away, I say thank you to the hard times for making me stronger. Thank you for all the lessons that are making me wiser. Thank you to those who were kind to lift me up. Thank you for all my blessings, I am so grateful. I just gotta say thank you. I just wanna say that when I get caught up in the day by day, holding on to pain that just won't go away, I say thank you to the hard times for making me stronger. Thank you for all the lessons that are making me wiser. Thank you to those who were kind to lift me up. Thank you for all my blessings, I am so grateful. I just gotta say thank you. I just gotta say thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm super happy to be here. I hope you are doing great. It's nice to see you again. I haven't been here since last year, so super honored and blessed to be here today. We have a beautiful topic. We're going to talk about creating a new life after big changes. So I love this topic because I have been doing many changes in my life. So I think it's a great to share. So as always, we are going to begin with our beautiful welcome. We welcome everyone to the First Universal Church of the New Earth. In our congregations, people attend who feel unconditional love for others, accept everyone regardless of their religions, skin colors, gender, education, borders, beliefs, or races. We love everyone and everything deeply. We firmly believe that God exists and is within us, guiding us, loving us, caring for us, and providing us with opportunities for growth and evolution. We embrace healing from the being that we are and from cosmic healers prepared by stellar masters, angels, and archangels. So, welcome again to the First Universal Church of the New Earth. Let's do our connection prayers. And for this, just relax, open yourself to receive and connect. Remember, this is a beautiful space where we're going to talk about a topic and we're going to connect with these beautiful spiritual beings that are with us, that are going to provide us with insight, with wisdom, and healing. I am the supreme, omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient intelligence, manifested and protective, full of divine grace, and connected with the universal source, which governs these bodies, minds, chakras, glands, archives, molecules, and all that I am, manifesting that I am infinitely protected, blessed, cared for, guided, loved, prosperous, abundant, opulent, and healthy every day of my life in this and all created universes forever. So, with this, we open our congregation for today. And as I said before, we're going to talk about creating a new life after big changes. Remember, it's important that to understand that changes are good for us. Sometimes in our life, we have to make certain changes that take us out of our comfort zone. I've experienced that many times, and I tell you that yes, at the beginning it's a little bit stressful, or it creates an emotion in us. But after we do that change, or we go through that process, we understand the reason why we had to make that change. So I love this quote. It says, "Reborn as many times as necessary." It is important to understand that, because to create a new life, we have to stay, like it says there, we have to take steps towards the new way of thinking, speaking, and feeling, and close all cycles. We have to let go of the past. And when we create new life, and when we reborn as many times as necessary, right? It's because we are growing, because we are changing the way of we see things, the way we think. And of course, when we do that, we can be glued to the old. We have to embrace the new. We have to accept that new doors are opening and our life is changing. And when we see it from that point of view, all of the changes that start to happen in our life, we're going to see it differently. We're going to receive it with love. We're going to receive them with gratitude. Sometimes I know the changes are made because we manifested them. For example, when we buy a house, when we start a new job, when we are in a new relationship, when we decide to have a family, we have kids. Those are decisions that we make because we're visualizing it, because we're manifesting it. But sometimes those manifestations or things that happen in our life not necessarily are the ones that we are manifesting, right? It's something that it's new for us, or something that we were not expecting. And I feel like in those moments where we have to make those changes like that, also are moments that we have to embrace, because those are going to teach us something. And sometimes we have to live those experiences in order to see that change and then understand why that change is happening. So it's important to understand also that we create our life. So sometimes, depending on how we're thinking, that's what we are creating. And I know, I'm telling you from my experience, that of course sometimes there are situations that I said, but I didn't manifest this, right? But deep inside in our subconscious mind, those ideas are there. And if you think about it, and if you ask these questions, ask yourself if during that time of or period of manifestation, that you were manifesting something, but something different happened, right? Think about what were you thinking at that moment. Why? Because if you were thinking, um, let's say, I'm not gonna say negative, but I'm gonna say like things that, how am I going to achieve this, or um, you know, thoughts of doubt. Those doubts make that manifestation change, and that's why the things that happen could be a little bit different from what you're like manifesting. Because if there's like one doubt, that doubt affects your positive manifestation. So it's important to understand that we are co-creators of our life. So it's important to pay attention to what we're thinking, to what we're saying, and what we're feeling. Because when we think on the opposite of what we want to create, unfortunately, that also affects the the end result. So think about what you're thinking, and reflect on that, so that way you understand why the things happen the way it happened. It's also important that when we are about to make big changes in our life, whether we are manifesting it or they happen on its own, that you know your strengths, that you believe in yourself, and you feel worthy of those changes, even though those changes might not be the ones that you were creating. Okay, because maybe that situation, you're feeling a certain emotion at that moment, but once you are out of that situation, you'll see that everything that's coming after that, you're worthy of, because it's a beautiful thing that's happening. Know your weaknesses and turn them into strengths. Sometimes, for me, for example, um, since I got divorced, it's been challenging, not because of the separation. I think it's because of the part of me, like, for example, being on my own, in the sense of being alone. I've always been surrounded with people, and then this is a time where I have to be with me. So it's great. At the beginning, it was a little bit hard, but then I said, you know what? It's time with me. It's time to reflect, to know who I am, what I want, how I want to achieve it. So instead of seeing it like, oh, I'm alone, I have to see it from a different point of view, and I have to change that mindset. So probably that weakness, I have to turn it into strength. Why? Because I have to um, care for me, and I have to, like, see who I am again after all these changes, and then choose consciously and enjoy, and that's part of that, turning your weaknesses into strength, and in putting those strengths with those weaknesses, so that way you create a better version of yourself during that period. It's important also that when we create, we always create from beautiful words. Okay, when we create from beautiful words, that's what we are manifesting, and that's what we are like. That's the energy that we're sending, to the outside, and obviously we're sending to the inside of us. So the words are very important. Remember that words change for good, or word change for no good. So when we speak, let us pay attention to what we say, and let's try to always say, when we are manifesting, we say, I manifest, I love, I am grateful, I declare, I value, I bless, I choose. And then whatever you put next is something positive, because that will change your energy, change your vibration, change the way you think. Okay, and that will change also, the all of the things, the ideas that are in your mind, change them from negative to positive. And I know this is something that we always say, you have to think positive, but beyond thinking positive, it's feeling it, right? And I feel like sometimes that's the part that it takes the most, but it's always possible. Everything is possible in life. It's us that we create that, let's say, blockage, or that barrier to get into that feeling of being positive and seeing everything um, positive. So because we're talking about creating a new life, and I give you some tips to do so. We're going to do a meditation that it's called Create a New Life. It's a beautiful meditation where my recommendation is for you to just feel, just hear, feel what the meditation, or visualize what the meditation is guiding you to do, so that way you're able to create that new life that you want. Let go of whatever it is that you don't want to go. All the meditations that we have are in our YouTube channel, Solange Estrella Meditations in English. And there's many meditations that can help you to close cycles and begin a new one. So I invite you to check the YouTube channel for more meditations. And remember, this is a space where the doctors of heavens will come and they will do all of the healings that you need to create that new life in this particular moment, because that's what we're talking about. And just say, I feel worthy. You say that, and then all of the spiritual guides, doctors of heavens, will be here to do all of the healings that you need, whether it's healings of thoughts, where it's healing of feeling, like if you have like if you're feeling sad, if you have pain, whatever it is that you're feeling in this moment where you are creating a new life, especially now that we're starting 2026 and we have still, you know, 12 months of new experiences. I think it's great to open ourselves and heal what we need to heal, so the way we see all of these new experiences and this new life that we are creating in this 2026 with the most positive attitude, with beautiful manifestations, and knowing that we are surrounded by people or by beings that are always with us and care for us and want to help you. So the meditation again that we're going to do, it's create a new life. I will put the meditation here. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in a few minutes to finish our congregation. Meditation, create a new life. It is important to know that we can create and uncreate our reality day by day if we learn how to use the frequent transmissions from the divine heart. We will also learn how to co-create our world, how to reestablish what could have been deviated, and how to create it again. Our thoughts are the main characters of our lives, but we must learn to shape them and work on them, so that no person or being can be able to control us. In some areas, people do not believe they are controlled by ancient beliefs, governments, religions, and even medical science. It is important to know that there are several entities that control us, mostly because we are unconsciously accepting it. To learn this is to learn also that we are the ones who must co-create our world. This is the secret of everyone who is successful. I wonder if you want to be successful too. We are going to teach you the way you have to co-create your life and not be affected by anything or anyone. In the same way, to be one with everything you set out to do, seeking the essence of each being and always enjoying the good, not allowing yourself to be affected by the negative. Sit in a meditation position with your back straight and your hands palms up on your thighs. Breathe 3 times deeply and slowly, filling your lungs and abdomen with air. Hold it as much as you can and blow it with a breath through your mouth. Observe the hands of the Creator above your head and visualize how from His mighty hands comes a frosted golden energy, which enters your crown chakra, located there, and runs through your entire body,
until it completely covers your aura, that it's 1 meter around you. Visualize it and hold it for 1 minute. We are going to connect with our true essence, which is the very essence of creation, where we were originally created and which we have lost due to different circumstances or vicissitudes we have gone through. Take a deep breath and visualize in front of you the best part of you, that being who you are, without resentments, attachments, rage, beliefs, or the like. That self who you are filled with pure and sublime unconditional love. From that very essence that you are, visualize the hands of the Creator co-creating you again. That is, taking out of you any situation that you cannot handle, any wrong decision, any deviation from your mission, harmful situations that you have been receiving, as well as that you have created them unconsciously. Any mental or emotional control, abuse, and the like. Observe how these energies are released from you and fall like a violet stream into the black hole of the cosmos. Feel how yourself has been cleansed, and that perfect part of you, which is yourself, can become free of limitations and obstacles again, working from the powerful energy of creation. With your visualization, unite that part of your being, healthy and free, with your physical body and your aura right now. Feel that beautiful part of you. Breathe it in. Seek the best part of yourself, connected to the energy of creation itself, and co-create a new being in you, bringing you to your own essence of light and love. From there, you can build what you want. You can also uncover what you created wrong without realizing it or unconsciously. I will help you with this exercise and techniques. Visualize that situation where you were involved and that, whether you wanted or not, created damage or harmed others. At this very moment, you can uncreate what you created like this. I say your name. Uncreate the situation. Describe it. It could be the insult I gave or received, the bad decision making when investing, the partner I chose who hurt me, the father I chose who abandoned me, sexual or emotional abuse, an illness, a bankruptcy, etc. Forgive yourself, forgive the people involved, or ask them to forgive you if necessary. You don't have to do this in their presence unless you feel it is necessary. Let's do it this way. I say your name. Forgive myself for, describe it. I say your name. Forgive, describe either a person, a situation, or even an animal. If it was too hard, you can uncreate it by emphasizing it with the following sentence. I say your name. Uncreate the situation that I created, or in which I was involved. I uncreate the anger, the heartbreak, the resentment, the bad decision making, and name everything you don't want to be in your life. You can also uncreate it in the people you love who were involved and in the situations themselves, since possibly they were charged with bad energy, saying, I say your name, uncreate such situation that I created or in which I was involved, and say everything you feel in your heart to uncreate it. If you involve several people, you can ask their essence for forgiveness and even forgive yourself for having created that situation in them. If it was the other way around, that is, they created it in you, you must know that you accepted it. Otherwise, you will not have been there at that time and will not have been involved. So, you can forgive yourself for having accepted it and forgive those who created it by asking Father, Mother, God to uncreate it in you and in them. Don't expect anything in return or have expectations that others will accept the uncreation of past situations. Remember that we have free will to accept and be affected, to accept or not to accept. Do this exercise as many times as you see fit until you feel peace and may even feel a void, for we will fill it with a new creation. Take your time, but do it. It is important to uncreate before creating a new life or a new situation. Now, co-create what you would have liked to receive in that moment, where perhaps you did not have the experience or the consciousness. Visualize what you will have liked to have happened. When you are energetically involved in what you would love to have happen, which according to your interpretation would be the perfect thing that should have happened, say, I say your name, co-create a new reality where unconditional love is the one that dominates the situation. Self-confidence, harmony in such relationships, abundance, etc. Co-create it. Use your visualization, your words, and thoughts. These three together are powerful tools we have to be the co-creators of our life. Learning to use them is the most powerful thing you have until you learn to use the sacred geometry that comes from the source of light and love, where God Himself created us, made in His image and likeness. Send a powerful light of unconditional love to the situation and to the people who were involved. At times, depending on what happened, we don't feel like sending love, but believe me, it is one of the best ways to heal, so we highly recommend it that you at least try it. Send unconditional love this way. Feel a powerful golden light energy with a pink tones in your crown chakra, located at the top of your head. There, our Heavenly Father places that energy, which then becomes a bright pink golden heart. Visualize it. Absorb that mighty energy and feel how your whole body and your aura, 1 meter around you, are embedded in that golden shining pink heart, which penetrates like a mighty light energy every cell, molecule, organ, system, and thought of your being. Now, laced with the visualization and the desire to improve that situation in you and in others, that light in that area, situation, zone, or person that you require to expand your unconditional love, to make vibrate high, to improve the situation, as well as to exalt any area of your life or project that you require to improve, to begin, or to have success. Give your highest gratitude to our Father Creator and the Divine Mother for this wonderful experience and for helping you to enhance your areas, situation, people, and projects which require this frequent vibratory manifestation to its fullest. Come out of the meditation, making yourself conscious of your feet. Go through your whole body, moving gently, part by part, until you reach your head. Stretch out and feel blessed. When you're ready, open your eyes, drawing the best smiles you can give yourself, thanking and blessing your life, being here and now, the connection with Heavenly Father and the Divine Mother. Bless also your areas, the processes you are going through, and the projects you have in mind to develop or have started. Bless the success and unconditional love in you and your beloved people. This meditation was taken from the book We Are All One, written and produced by Master Solange Estrella, so that we all know how powerful it is to find in each soul, in each being or living energy, our own essence. Channeled from Master Hilarion on January 10th, 2021 by Master Solange Estrella. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you can receive our new meditations, masterclass, and tools and teachings that we are sharing with you to develop your being in excellence and in everything you want to achieve. Blessing, my loved ones.
I hope you enjoy this beautiful meditation. I certainly did, and did the exercises of the meditation. Let's finish our congregation with a beautiful affirmation. And we're going to change the you are for I am right now. And we're going to say, I am the radiant light of the Creator. I am the pure love of the Creator. I am the eternal divine blessing of the Creator, manifested here and now in heaven and earth and in everything created. And now we're going to send this to all of those beautiful people that we send healing to all of the beautiful situations, even though maybe at the moment we're not beautiful. And we're going to send them this affirmation and this energy. You are the radiant light of the Creator. You are the pure love of the Creator. You are the eternal divine blessing of the Creator manifested here and now in heaven on earth and in everything created. We remind you and we welcome you with open arms to our congregations every Sunday at 10 a.m. in English, Eastern Standard Time, and 11:15 Eastern Standard Time in Spanish. And the first Sunday of the month, we have it in Italian and in French. So we are here for everybody. We have these beautiful, beautiful topics for everyone. So don't miss it and share it with the world. And also, we want to invite you to our workshop, Crystal and CRISTIC Reiki Therapist Healer, that we will start on February 2nd. We're going to start it not this week, but the following week. And it's a beautiful way of changing that life, and if embrace that change and create a new one, because we will learn techniques, and we will let go of many, many things that will help with a new life creation. So thank you so much for being here with us. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity of sharing my experiences. And I hope you enjoy it too. We'll see you next Sunday. And don't forget, now in an hour, we're going to have the Spanish one. So thank you so much.